Welcome to Video Horror Society. This is a game we have played on stream before, back when it was in closed beta, and I played quite a lot of it in closed beta. I haven't had the chance really to play that much of it in early access yet, but I've put a few hours in. I had about 100 hours. I've probably played this game for about over 100 hours now. So you'd like to think I'd be somewhat competent. I put a lot of time into it, basically. Um, so this is a game all about kind of fighting, I guess. A lot of people have compared it to other ASIMs, but there's not really that many ASIMs like this too much. I guess the closest I would consider it is it's a bit like Home Sweet Home Survive, which I never played, but I saw some gameplay of. In the sense that the group of four can fight against the monster and like get rid of them, kind of thing. But the gameplay loop in this is so much better than that, and so much better than other ASIMs as well. Because in other ASIMs, you tend to have a gameplay loop where the four side doesn't get to really do that much, and they kind of just have to go along with the match, and they're dealing with the time crunch. It's all about a time crunch in other ASIMs. That is not the case in Video Horror Society, which is really, really nice. It's very refreshing. Um, and I think that has caused some people to think that the monster role is therefore a lot harder. It really isn't. You get all the tools you need to as monster to be able to fight back, and you're still the power role in this 1v4 because hey, you're stronger than 18, and if the teens decide to, even though they can make weapons, you can make weapons in this game. I've got all of them unlocked, but not got many things on them. If a team makes a weapon in the game, there are very few occasions where one team will take you down, because as every single monster, you've got things that let you deal with that. What the teams need to do is they need to work together to take you down. Now, the really nice thing is even though I wonder why that's unequipped that. Even though I'm saying, oh, they need to work together, you may instantly have horrible flashbacks to things like solo queue and DBD. Well, the really nice thing is in this game, there is actual proper communication. There is a really good ping system that lets you know what's going on at any given time. You're able to self-ping yourself to kind of show what you're doing. You can show that you're working on a weapon. You can show that you're healing, that you're in chase, that there's like an exclamation point. You can be like, oh, look here, there's something going on. And you can ping off in the distance, so you can ping the monster and stuff like that. Really, really good, which is already fantastic. Then that's just one of the great ways that there's communication in this game. Then number two, on the bottom left where it says your names and things, you have a little icon showing what that person's doing at any given time, and it has got icons for just about anything. The only one that I don't think there is that I would be like that would be a good idea is if they are if they're getting something out of a vending machine. That is something I would like to see. Because sometimes I just see people standing in the same place, or they're in the same room not doing anything. I'm like, what are they doing? And then suddenly they'll get a chompy, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it'd be quite nice if there was a little vending machine icon. But pretty much everything else, if they're healing at a med station, if they're in chase, if they're disarming a doll from the doll master, if they're crafting a weapon. When they're crafting a weapon, it shows you what type of weapon they're crafting. You get all the information you could possibly ever want when you're playing this, which is obviously really, really useful. Then that's number two. That's number two. We're still not done yet. Then number three, in terms of communication for teens, you are able to, and teens, by the way, is the foresight in this game. Like survivors in DBD or anything like that. You also get the ability to voice chat with people. That is a completely optional feature, which is really, really good because obviously some people don't want to talk on a game. You don't have to talk. You could just have it on so you can hear other people, which I strongly recommend because you're giving yourself as much information as you possibly can get. Um, and but if you want to turn it off as well completely, you can absolutely do that. Look at all these cool gay people we've got in here. I've got my pride set on. I've got the. I was like, I'll go for like the trans colors. This shirt is a little bit too turquoisey, but I was like, yeah, it fits. Um, yeah, so you can talk to each other and be like, hey, the monster's over here, I'm crafting this, I'll be here, I'm setting up an ambush here. Because setting up ambushes and doing things like that is what this game is all about. You don't need to be able to talk to do that, but it can help and it can give you more direct information, which is useful. But say you see your teammate crafting on a weapon station, what you can do is if you have a weapon, you could set up nearby because the monster will probably hear them working on the weapon station and will be like, oh, I'm going to go after that team. And then all you have to do is sit somewhere in a good position, hide, wait for them to come. They'll be caught off guard, and you can get them like that. So that's what I mean when I said you kind of you have to work together to get kills most of the time. Very rarely can you lone wolf the game. You also can't single like solo carry, um, unless the monster is very inexperienced or something. So here I'm just self-pinging so people can see where I am. I've got mine bound to my thumb mouse button. And we can do the same again, and it shows people that we're on a weapon station and how much progress we've got. But we can also look in the bottom left, and we can see the weapon stations people are on. So we've got a person at the top, that's Brett, blue. He's currently in chase. That little person running, that shows he's in chase. Next person down is at bar, crafting a solar flare. Don't know if they're... It says they're still in chase. Yeah, they are. I think they kind of came nearby. That was the tension loop we heard there. Oh, let's grab this pop can. Okay, they decided to armor up, so it doesn't look like they're coming over to us. Making sure you leave with enough time can be really useful. Okay, I was nearly finished. I thought maybe I could try finish it, but no. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep running around. They're near warehouse. That's me letting the team know that they're in warehouse. Whenever you see the thing pop up, that means I've just spoken. It's a little bit glitchy in terms of when it actually appears. Oh, they broke their armor. That was kind of a waste. So the wart has armor that they can use to protect themselves. Seeing if they came down these stairs, they did not. So we can go over here, we can pick up this person. We could hear someone healing them from behind the counter there. Makes kind of like bandagey noise, I guess. Okay, they're healing me. Okay, they don't have the mutation on their echolocation that lets them see. Unfortunately, she decided to stop running there, so the monster was able to get a hit. Looks like they're waiting for their armor. I messed up there. I thought they'd got into cover, but they hadn't. The good thing is we slow them down by doing that. That is a fast echolocation. They only just used that. Or did they maybe not finish yet? Maybe they were baiting me out or something. Right, I don't think I actually have enough shots to kill, because I think you need 9 Someone might have even said 10 at some point, but I think it might be 9 on the ray gun to kill. So this ray gun's not going to be particularly useful. They had their leap ready, which is unfortunate, which means they got a load of distance on us. Fortunately, they're not looking to chase us, because if they were looking to chase us, we could waste a load of their time. I think we might need to just get rid of this ray gun. We definitely can't kill them now. Maybe you can with 8. I thought it was 9, but you definitely can't with 7. So we self-ping, show that we're healing. This, like crafting a weapon, will show the progress on it. If you look, there's a bit of grey. I can't really show it. It's a bit of grey that shows up. That's how much progress we've got. I'm just tapping the mouse here. This is like the little mini game you got when you're healing. And we'll just let this person finish us off. I've only got 7 shots left, so I'm gonna get rid of my ray gun. Just let them know what I'm doing, just so they see. This person is hanging out with me because someone can protect you on a weapon station if they've got a weapon, just like I explained earlier. Okay, what else? Oh, the important things. Currently the monster's enraged. That means that they will down us instantly, even if we're healthy. It's kind of like exposed in DBD. Well done. Nice, that person killed them with the thing. So our cross isn't useless, because what we have to do is we have to get rid of the 4 stigmas at the top. That person got the Purify Stigma weapon, a cross. There are 3 types of each weapon. But they got a Purify Stigma, and they managed to kill the monster with it. But our weapon is not useless. We can still stun the monster. If we kill them with it, it'll stun them for a second. Okay, they didn't know where I was. Nice. Listening is really important. That monster probably would have been able to hear me. They're paying a bit more attention. Monster's on me. They're hanging out by Overlook. Still on me. I should have actually held the cross down there. It doesn't matter though, we get hit. It's not the end of the world. Because we've only got a stun weapon, all we're doing is buying time for our teammates, and look, they all 3 have weapons now. Which is really good. That monster shouldn't have been wasting time with me there, because I only have a stun weapon. Even if they down me, we lose a stun weapon, and that's no issue. Besides stunning, we can also get rid of the Wart's armor. The Wart is one of the 3 monsters. One of their special abilities is to put on like an armor shell, which will tank 1 hit from a weapon. So I'm like prime person for breaking the armor, because so someone else can get the kill. Okay, looks like they're going into warehouse. They're in lobby at the moment. I'm surprised that hit me. I should have just kept running. I don't know why no one else has come into lobby. I've just said the monster's here and there's people all over the place. I need to heal up. Okay, I don't know what these guys are doing. They didn't come over until the monster was armored up. Which means this person's probably going to go down here. So if you've got 2 people together like this, the Wart is going to struggle because one of us can take down their armor, the other person can kill. This person throws away their weapon. I think that's the same person as before, who just uses it on the armor. They're not thinking, unfortunately. Because if you take down Wart's armor but there's no one there to kill them, then it's a complete waste. Because the armor goes away naturally over a little bit of time anyway, so... Alright, if we stay together, Brett, I can take down their armor if you want to kill them. Just letting Brett know what I'm doing, although there's a couple Bretts, so we can go for the pickup as well. They might be going for the rift. In which case we should all just stay together, protect Faith on a weapon station, and we can deal with them quite easily. Yeah, they'll be on the rift if they're armoring up. So we're going to be exposed in a second, so you know, we'll have our position revealed. You'll see it'll say revealed in a second. Oh no, they haven't actually gone for it yet. There we go. So guys, make sure you stay nearby, because they can see exactly where you are right now. And if you're by yourself, they will kill you straight away. Yeah, that's why I said. Why did they move? You shouldn't have moved. You were fine. You had it. No, you need to back away. Oh, this guy's new to the game. Yeah, we needed to stay together, like I said. You were fine shooting. You didn't need to move position. That was really, really bad. These guys must be new. Oh well, that happens. And yeah, there's no point breaking the Wart's armor if there's not someone there right away to destroy it. This Wart is really conscious about the corners they go around. They're currently at the shock station up here. They're waiting for their armor to come back, but I can break the armor if you're ready, Brett. I'm right here, waiting for them to come past. They're literally just waiting for their armor to come back. They're playing very defensive, so we can just keep crafting weapons. Okay. I don't know where that Brett is. I said I was there, and they just never came around the corner. Oh dear. Right, let's move on. Let's go play Monster, because obviously there's quite a few new teams at the moment, so playing team can be quite tough. That person's level 29. I don't know. Cute. We love it. Okay, let's play some Monster. We're going to play Wart, I guess, because that's who I've got selected already. So, yeah, they're cool, but they're not gay. There are so many customization options in this game. Like an insane amount. So, if you want your character to look a certain way, it's very easy to make it happen. Most of them you can buy with an in-game currency. This game is free. It's a free-to-play game. There are microtransactions in it, but they're all for cosmetic stuff. As far as I'm aware, it's all for cosmetic stuff, which is great. I even believe they said that they aren't even going to charge for new monsters and teams, which is insane. Like, that is really, really nice, because that is obviously the big main content that, you know, you're going to be using. So yeah, that's nice to hear. So we're now playing as Monster. You can see at the moment we're a teen. That's because you start off as a teen, so you can wait to transform. Maybe try and catch a teen off guard or something. We're currently playing as War, which is the monster we just went up against. So you kind of got an idea of how they play. They have this leap attack, which causes a stagger effect around them. So you can use that to catch up with people, slow them down. We've got the armor effect, which I'll show you in a bit, and the echolocation as well. There we go. Most likely there was only one team here, but we'll hit like that. They took some bad pathing there. Yeah, you see how quickly we caught up there? They took some bad pathing. Don't know what they're hoping to achieve by doing that. So now we'll use our echolocation to try and find where there are some other teams. Ah, there was one at the station. Let's go back to them. We hear their footsteps over here. Okay. They're going to get to the window. So what I'm going to do is go like this. Yeah, you heard them jump out. So it was a good move to do that because we're a little bit slower than the teams when we bolt out. Alright. They decided to run back this way as well. Hello Sam, how you doing? There's someone nearby, so it's really important we get that hit. When you get a hit like that, it causes a stagger effect to everyone around. They get disrupted, which means they can't use their weapons or anything for a few seconds. So it can be really useful landing a hit if you know there's... if you know there's people nearby. Now I just had someone running in here, I don't know where they went, which is really bad. Okay, I'm now trapped in here with them. We're going to have to back off. As a monster, you need to know when to back off. You can't just run around like a crazy person. I knew we could get in close enough to her that we'd be okay. No point in armoring up yet. Yeah, they decided to jump out the window. It's fine. I'm doing good, thank you. Okay, they just picked up this team over here. This person's still around here for some reason, so we're going to go after them. They're crafting their weapon, which is a really bad move. Because even if they craft their weapon, they just die there. And when you go down as a team, when you go into this red effect you see on the left, where there's little arrows, that means they're down on the ground. If you go down to that, and you're holding a weapon, you lose your weapon. So you do not want to waste all that time you spent crafting to make the weapon, just to go down. Do I have to do any scenes? Do I need to do any feasting? No, okay. Just wait to get our echolocation back. They'll probably go around to this person over here, but we'll see. Yeah, it's someone without a weapon though, so we know we can go over here pretty safely. They're still crafting on it. This person hasn't learnt their lesson at all, and I'm going to punish them for it. That person tried to take a hit like a really good teammate, which is really nice of them. This person just runs in a straight line though. So yeah, now that Gloria is actually dead. The one that that's greyed out, that's Gloria. She is dead forever unless they find the Book of the Dead. Okay, here's the person with a weapon. No other weapons there. We could go for the injured person, but we won't bother. Heard someone around here. They just started crafting. What are people doing? Yeah, these guys are a little bit newbie. You don't want to be crafting with the monster right next to you like that. I think they stuck around. Okay. Right. Looks like those guys are going to be going over to heal, and because we're enraged at the moment, which means we have a one hit down, let's go over to them to see if we can... as easy target triggering, so I know I can see them all. I did not expect them to have a flamethrower ready. Luckily for us, they really butchered that. We'll armor up and we'll go down, chase his flamethrower down. They can't outrun us. Our armor lasts for 12 seconds, so they can try to slow us down a little bit by doing this and then running. But we're going to get them eventually. So use our echolocate to locate them. It shows you like an after image. So we just saw that person. You can see how far behind the image appears. But that gives you an idea of where they are.